How you doing, folk? Charlie Oot&aboot. Here we go, I'm the only man here. I spent the night here. This is Balquish Pass, which is just to the left of the castle. Or the right as you're coming up to Stirling. And there's the man himself up there. Up at the Bruce. So I'm just heading up to the castle now. And I'll show you where the Garden of Remembrance is. I'm going to climb up these stairs here. So I've got my inhaler with me when I get to the top. So come with me, we'll see how we go on. I don't know how much it is to get in because I've got a membership for the National Trust. So it doesn't cost me anything. But I don't know how much it is to get into the castle. So anyway, here we go. My last bit of Charlie Oot&aboot. Well, I made it up these stairs. Catch my breath now. With the queue again. Opens at 9:30. It's now just after 20 past. There's a few coaches coming. There we go. How you doing? I'm just waiting for that queue again. See, it's good that the castle's so popular. And what I remember about the castle was, obviously I wasn't there, but what I remember reading was Edward I. This was the first place he used his catapult, which be like modern day artillery, and it was called Warwolf, and he had it out there, and he was firing big stone balls at the castle, and the castle surrendered, and the people were coming out. And he was that adamant he wanted to use this Warwolf. Google it, Warwolf, King Edward. He sent them back in again. No, get back in there, I'm going to fire these bozzies, get back in there. So he put them back in the castle and fired Warwolf, which was built here in Scotland. He built it here to fire against Stirling Castle. So I always remember that, reading that. So you go to Google, put in King Edward I, Warwolf, and I'll tell you all about it. And then here's the museum for the Argylls and Southern Highlanders. There's a statue there which I'll show you. It was erected by members of the Argylls for the fallen. But that seems starting to win. So I'll just wait. I'm in no hurry. I've retired and I'm Oot&aboot. It's good to see so many. It's half 9. We're not open early. Bang on 9:30. Right, in you come. Shut the door. I was hoping it would brighten up today. It looks as if it's going to rain. But this is my last port of call. I've just done a big circle to Inverary, up to Glencoe, up to the monument for the massacre of Glencoe, which was the Argylls, and now all the way in. I don't mind driving down, I think it's the 828. I'd rather go there than go through Loch Lomond and Luss. That's a terrible road, especially with buses coming. And you meet it in a wee bend. So I try to avoid it. I even tried to avoid it when we were riding the bikes because I thought this is a very dangerous road. So I hope you can hear me. Because my wee mic doesn't fit my new phone. I tried it last night but it didn't fit. Typical. new phone, new stuff for it. Anyway, that's them all going in. I'll get and show you the statues there here. Charlie, Oot&aboot. There is a statue there. It was erected by the officers and non-commissioned officers and men of the 1st Battalion, Princess Louise Argylls and Southern Highlanders, to the memory of those comrades lost in their lives in service for their country during the South African War, October 1899 to May 1902. Some statue in it. It's got the names, the people that were lost. There's all the privates. Officers and non-commissioned officers. And I often wondered why they changed the spelling, because the E's no longer there, it's 2 L's. Anyway, that's somebody will put a comment on for that one, or I'm going to ask Isla if I see him. There we go. You're not going to believe it. I've left my wallet with my card, my National Trust, in the van. So I've got to go all the way back down to the van to get my wallet. So that'll let enough people get in anyway. So here we go. Back down the hill. Boy did I panic, yeah. I lost my wallet. All my cards in it, and I was just about to get into the castle and I went to get my wallet and I couldn't find it. Searched everywhere and I thought I must have left it in the van. Came all the way back into the van, searched the van, couldn't find it. On the way back up again, followed my steps, went up to the security box and asked, has my wallet been handed in here? They went, no, if you get into the castle there's a lost property bit in there. So I followed my steps where I went, right up in the corner, and I'd left it on the wall, on the keep, right at the corner. I was so relieved. I thought I need to phone Susan and say, listen, I've lost my card, I've lost everything, my bank card, my driving licence, everything. She went after it. I had to stay out. I had to stay out for a few days to I got a new card and that. But anyway, panic over, found it. And now I'll go back up to the castle and show you the Garden of Remembrance. And always remember your wallet. Charlie Oot&aboot. I'll show you where the Garden of Remembrance is now. As you come up through the portcullis, you get into Queen Anne's Gardens, which is here. And a very, very old oak tree there. And just up to the right, you'll see the stairs, and that takes you up to the Garden of Remembrance. I'm going to let this wee couple, they're coming down the stairs now, and I'll show you that. As you'll have a wee scan of the castle. Since I'm here. And I'm looking for the penny press. I know they've got a few penny presses, so I've got my money with me and my pennies. Look at the decker on there. It's amazing that. You never ever get to look up and see it. So I'll show you where the Garden of Remembrance is and where Cruachan and a few of the boys are scattered. It's just here. You see the plaque. A big giant poppy there. Garden Remembrance of the Argylls and the Highlanders. And this Cruachan's plaque. Yeah. There's an Argyll. Another poppy. So I'm going to leave my poppy here. It's beautiful, isn't it? A lot of people don't know about that because they don't come up here. And it's a beautiful bit. So I'm just going to head over here and honeysuckle time. I thought that was marijuana there. Marjoram or something. My brain just went into overdrive here a minute. Marijuana. Rosemary, yarrow, lemon balm. Anyway, so that's all the wee flowers that they've got. Lavender. So I'll get my poppy cross ready now. And I'll put it down for all the boys that we've lost. And Cruachan. Put it anywhere else before we take a walk. There we go. This is the Garden of Remembrance. I'll take a wee trip into the museum now. I might even bump into Ayla. You never know. And I'll find the penny press. Get some pennies. So look after yourselves. Charlie, still out and about. Stirling Castle. Is there a lot?
We're all good.
How smart does he look? The dignity's coming today to get into the museum. So it's not getting opened to the public till later on. So I've got to hang about now. I mean, see who that is just coming. These are dignitaries, whoever this is, in the Range Rover. Who is it? He's got them all running after him anyway. Cruachan. He's right into the museum. They're aged.
Ik denk nou misschien heel bijzonder. Ja, dat is toch wel
Ja.
bijzonder.
En you get the Duke of Kent is in the museum. So I'm sitting here patiently waiting for me to finish. And I had to go and go to the shop to get a penny. The penny press took my money but didn't give me a penny. She said that happens quite a lot. Oh, so I can find the penny. Hold on, what are you doing in there? Another one from my collection. The hundreds of rings in today. Obviously a school outing. So here's a penny from my penny collection. Stirling Castle. There's other ones round about. You see there's one in the museum. There's 4 different kinds of pennies, so I'll see what I can get. Used to be £1 and a penny. Now it's £2. Use your card. As I say, the Duke of Kent's in the castle. So they're all running about. Just waiting for them to come out now. So Charlie's still in the castle. Waiting to get into the museum. Speak to you later. Charlie out and about.